Okay, so this will be another video about would I have done anything differently. And in this one, yes, but it's just a minor thing. But, you know, when I go on an interview, or I go in person, or I'm on a virtual interview, um, if I'm going to have to work in the office at all, I want to see my workplace before I accept the job. Okay, now if you're not being considered like seriously at that point, they're still interviewing a lot of people, and you make that request, they may not want to consider it until they decide on you. And then you can say, well, before I accept, could I see where my workspace is? It tells you a lot about the law firm, or the environment of any place, government agency, a nonprofit, corporation. I would do it. If they're that serious about you, they're not going to say, balk at that. And so, why do I say this? Because in one job where I really loved the work, I was doing estate planning, administrative law, business law, handling corporate books, a lot of different areas I was involved in. So I was learning a lot about tracking deadlines, and came up with a way to do that on my own. That was all important to me, and I learned a lot there. So this was in Northern Florida in a law firm, a relatively small law firm. So my office was in the same big area where the copy machine was. So people were in and out all the time, and that thing was noisy. And then there was a big printer that made a lot of noise that multiple people were using. And it was right near my desk, so they were coming there all the time. And there's a lot of distraction because my desk was facing that. So there were 2 cubicles right behind me. In retrospect, I would have asked if I could move into one of the cubicles, and probably would have been allowed to do so. That would have been a good idea. It would have reduced the noise. And don't hesitate to do those things. The worst they can do is say no. But that's what I would have done. But I loved the work there, so I was willing to put up with some noise, but it was very much of a distraction. Now, don't forget to go to paralegalcoffeetalk.com. The link is in the description box. And then look at every tab on that website. That's for career transitioners. You're transitioning into a paralegal career, or you're thinking about it. And go to the Paralegal Resource Hub tab. That is free to join.